Behind the dance you are seeing here is one of the most vibrant and stylish culture in West Africa. And the beautiful part is this culture is mine. I'm proudly Yoruba, and one of my biggest goals this year was to travel down to my mom's hometown to experience and tell the story of a festival that has been celebrated for decades, the Lisabi Festival. Welcome to Abeokuta, a city rich in history, culture, and identity. Every year, this city comes alive as thousands gather to celebrate one man, a warrior, a leader, a symbol of unity in Ake Palace, Abeokuta. But to truly understand this festival, we have to go back in time. Long before the celebration, before the music, before the colors, there was struggle. The Egba people once lived under oppression. They were controlled, taxed, and constantly threatened until one man decided enough was enough. His name was Lisabi Agbongbo-Akala. But Lisabi was not just a warrior, he was strategic, he was fearless, and most importantly, he knew how to unite people. Back in the late 17th, at the time, the Egba people were under the control of the powerful Oyo Empire. They were ruled by officials known as Ajalis who enforced laws, collected every tribute, and often oppressed the people. But everything changed when Lisabi decided to resist. Lisabi secretly organized the Egba people, farmers, hunters, ordinary men, and together they planned a rebellion, a fight, not just for survival but for freedom. And when the time came, they rose. That moment changed everything. The Egba people broke free, and from that day, Lisabi became more than a man. He became a legend. After gaining their freedom, Lisabi was celebrated by his people who honored him with song and praise for a long time. However, he did not go on to lead his people into the next phase of their journey. The events of his later life remain uncertain and surrounded by mystery. Some accounts suggest that after securing freedom for his people, Lisabi simply withdrew into the forest and was never seen again. Others believe that certain members of the Egba community, who had grown unhappy with his leadership, plotted against him, leading to his death. There are even stories claiming he was thrown into a pit of snakes, while some say he took his own life. Another version suggests that he left to settle elsewhere and never returned to Egba land. Regardless of which story is true, one thing remains clear: Lisabi is remembered as a legendary figure. His courage, leadership, and strategic brilliance continue to be honored, and celebrated by the Egba people to this day in Ake Palace, Abeokuta. And that is why the Lisabi Festival exists, whereby different people from different places originated from Egba land come together to celebrate Lisabi Festival in Ake Palace, whereby different family, different region of Egba, different town come together to ride the horse, to play, to dance, to do so many things, not just as a celebration but as a remembrance, a reminder of courage, of unity, of what happens when people stand together. Today, that history is told through culture, through fabrics, the music, the dance. Every outfit you see, every rhythm you hear is a reflection of identity. The energy here is unmatched. From the drummers to the dancers to the people to the Egbaliganza of the Egba, everyone is part of the story. It's a festival every Egba citizen come together, including celebrities in Nigeria, and countries across come together to celebrate. For many people here, this festival is personal. It's not just an event, it's a connection to their roots. But beyond the celebration, the Lisabi Festival represents something deeper. In a world where culture is slowly fading, moments like this keep tradition alive. They remind us of where we come from and who we are, where we come from and who we are. For me, this journey was more than just content, it was personal. Coming back to my roots, experiencing my culture firsthand, and telling a story that deserves to be held. Stories like this deserve to be told, and more importantly, they deserve to be remembered because our culture, our history, that's what makes us who we are. Before today, have you ever heard about the Lisabi Festival? What do you think should be done better next year? And what part of Abeokuta are you? Drop it in the comments. I'm reading every single one. If you enjoyed this journey into the story of the Lisabi Festival, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and join me as I travel across Nigeria and beyond, telling stories that matters. This is UBJ Travels, exploring the city beyond what you think you know. I will see you in the next video. Bye.